Good morning, everybody and anybody. So I ended up with a new helmet and now I'm not even using it. What's up with that? Here's the thing. I didn't really need a new helmet. I'm actually really okay with this one. But the opportunity came up. There was a really good deal on the Scorpion. And I did want a new helmet, but need and want are two totally different things. I wanted a new helmet, and here's why. The last spring motorcycle trip I went on was to San Juan Islands with everybody. I'll put a video link in the description if you want to go check that out. But the thing is we got stuck in the dark coming back from having dinner, and I had forgotten the clear visor for this helmet. And I ended up having to ride for a good long ways with this open. Now that's all fine and dandy. Even though I can't breathe. That's okay. Breathing's overrated. You can actually go quite a while without breathing. Oh man. So anyway, enough of that. The not breathing stuff, it wasn't really a problem. The problem was the rain pelting me in the eyeballs. And I've kind of wanted a modular helmet for a while. Being able to open the front and have a sip of coffee or something. And so that's why I wanted one. Was so that I wouldn't have to remember multiple lenses. That's the guy that hooked up the internet at my house. He's a nice guy. But I just don't want to have to remember all these different things. I wanted it versatile. I wanted a versatile helmet. But like I said, I didn't actually need it. I just needed to remember the other lens for this thing. I would have been fine. I ended up having to ride on the back of a friend's bike all the way back to camp, get the clear lens, go all the way back to my bike. I had to leave my bike on the side of the road. Well, not on the side of the road. It was parked off the road. Go all the way back to the bike and then ride the bike back to the camp. It was just kind of a big pain in the butt. So that's why I wanted one, and I didn't actually need one. But now that I have one, you'd think I'd just be using it. But I'm not. And there's like 3 reasons why. The first reason is that it's still a little tight. And that wouldn't normally be a problem, but when you're actually talking inside your helmet, you know, you're opening and closing your mouth all the time. You know, that's how talking works. That's how the talking process works. You know, you make mouth noises. Do you not like my mouth words? So that's one reason, is the cheek pads are kind of just squishing my mouth together too much. And I know it sounds silly, but I'm actually trying to wear the helmet while I'm sitting at home watching YouTube videos and stuff late at night, just to get it to stretch out and I can take it off whenever I want. I don't think that I got a size too small, because everywhere else it fits really nice. It's just maybe my fat face just doesn't fit in there very good. Either way, I'm just waiting for those cheek pads to just loosen up a bit, so it's not squashing my face so much when I'm talking. The second reason is, I gotta transfer all this stuff, and I already transferred this once, but the thing is the mount that goes on these things, the contour mounts, for some reason they think they're made out of gold or something. I don't know, or diamonds, I don't know what it is. But Contour's really proud of them. And it costs about 50 bucks for a set of 2. Now wait, hang on a minute. I know, I realize 50 bucks isn't that much. But I'm really trying to save up to get my new suspension for this bike. And if I keep tapping into it to get little things here and there, I'm not gonna I'll never have enough to actually get the suspension. And the suspension really needs to be replaced, and it will be upgraded. So first things first, I gotta get that suspension. Then I can start buying little knickknacks and doodads for all this other stuff. And so because of that, I can't really go back and forth between the camera, because I have to pry the sticky mount off of the helmet every time, which the sticky mount's only going to take so much of that before it breaks. And so I need to just make up my mind, put it on one helmet and leave it there. But I can't do that with a helmet that doesn't really fit me at the moment. The third thing, it seems to me that Scorpion is louder than this helmet. And again, that wouldn't normally matter that much. But when you're vlogging and you're recording that, your audio is going to suffer if you're getting just a whole bunch of wind noise that you wouldn't normally be getting with a different helmet. And so I kind of just want to keep testing that. The video that I made before, I wasn't going very fast on that road. This helmet here, I can go at least 70 and still vlog without yelling and screaming my head off. And so testing how loud that helmet is one thing I need to do. I need to keep stretching out those cheek pads by just wearing it whenever I can. And if I just go out for a ride, I'll usually wear it just because I'm trying to get it broke in. The other day I took actually both helmets and I wore the Scorpion until I actually got to where I was going to go. But my plan didn't work out because I've been having weird audio issues with this, so I had to run a new microphone in through here. It was a pain in the butt. I've done like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 vlogs and none of them have come out. Not 5 in a row, but 5 throughout, you know, when I started. It's extremely frustrating. And another thing is, I mean, this isn't a deal breaker, but really, I like the style of this helmet. I like the way it looks. And even though looks don't really matter, it's just a personal preference. I like this helmet. I like the smoke screen. So what I'm kind of thinking about doing with the Scorpion is, after I get the suspension and everything, is I would really like to get the smoke visor so that it's basically tinted all the time, because I just prefer the look of that stuff. But if I could get the smoke screen for this so that it looks more like this helmet, I like this helmet better. Sorry. And then the idea is to just get a clear drop-down visor for the inside. So that would make it so that primarily I can just wear the visor down, no problem. That's what I would normally like to do. And if for some reason I get stuck somewhere where I can't see, I can flip that up. I still may not be able to breathe very well, but I can flip that up and I can drop down the clear visor and I'll at least have some eye protection from like rain pelting me in the eyeballs. That was the most unusual pain. I'd never had rain like pelt me in the eyeballs. It felt like someone was taking, I don't know, if you've never done this, you need to go do this like right away. But get one of those little 9-volt batteries, those little 9-volt, little square ones, like the ones you put in the smoke detectors, you know, the little square ones. Go get one of those, make sure it's brand new, and stick that thing on your tongue. Just tap it on your tongue. It's a strange feeling. Now imagine that kind of on your eyeballs. I am not going to, do not stick a 9-volt battery to your eyeball. Do not do that. That's not what I'm saying. You can stick it to your tongue, but just imagine that sticking to your eyeball. So I think that would actually work, and ultimately I'd like to do that after I get my suspension taken care of. I should have enough money by the end of, I'm positive I'll have enough money by the end of May to get my suspension, and then I'll be doing a video on the stock suspension, the way that it is, you know, the clunking that the V-Strom does on the front. I'm going to do that, make a video of it being changed out, all that kind of stuff. That'll be fun. And then I can start doing some of these doodads like the visor and stuff. And hopefully I can get a tinted lens for the front that actually has pin locks, because the one that you get with the helmet doesn't have pin locks, which is a topic for another time. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Am I doing this a lot? I feel like I'm doing this a lot. Let's change it up. Don't you even. I'll smack your face right off. Wow, such violence. Who have I been hanging around with? Threatening people like that.